the Republican Army of the North made its next move. In Nacogdoches, José Gutierrez de Lara declared Tejas a separate state, but still part of Mexico and independent of Spain. Its flag was simple, just solid green. Colonel Augustus Magee and Gutierrez next led the 300-man Republican Army of the North out of Nacogdoches. On November 7, 1812, they took the strategic Presidio at La Bahia. Since it was close to the coast, it could be resupplied and reinforced by sea, while also blocking any Royalist troops coming from Nuevo Santander. Spanish Governor Manuel Salcedo collected an army of 800 men from Bear and trapped the rebels in the fort, subjecting them to a siege. Magee grew ill and died. And Samuel Kemper took command of the Republican Army of the North. In mid-February 1813, Salcedo attacked the Presidio twice, but was driven back both times. He retreated to Bear to get more men and ammunition and to figure out how to drive the rebels from Tejas. Kemper gathered additional troops as well and marched on Bear. On March 29th, he defeated the Royalist army at the Battle of Rosillo and captured the capital of Tejas. Gutierrez took over as the president of the new Republic of Tejas. Meanwhile, rebels executed Salcedo and his staff. The leaders of the Republican Army of the North began to squabble over the incident. Many of the Americans left in disgust, not wanting to support a cause which killed helpless prisoners. While the Republicans argued, Spanish Royalists, commanded by the traitor Ignacio Elizondo, marched to recapture Bear. On June 20th, 1813, the weakened rebels rallied and defeated the Royalists west of town. Victorious, the Republican Army of the North patched up its differences and grew to more than 1,400 men. Believing themselves to be out of danger, Americans with the army insisted Gutierrez leave for Louisiana, since he was less interested in a Republic of Tejas and more interested in an independent Mexico. José Alvarez de Toledo y Dubois replaced him. The Spanish Royalists returned to put down this attempt at forming a Republic of Tejas. General José Joaquín de Arredondo y Miño, the leader of the Provincias Internas, marched from Laredo with more than 1,800 men to finish off this rebellion. On August 18, 1813, Arredondo destroyed the Royalist Republican Army of the North at the Battle of the Medina, killed the prisoners, and captured Bear. A 20-year-old Royalist officer named Antonio López de Santa Anna was there, watching and learning. Revenge followed. Spanish soldiers spread out across Tejas, rounded up anyone suspected of supporting the rebels, and shot them on the spot. They imprisoned their wives and daughters in a building called La Quinta on the plaza in Bear. Abused and insulted, these women were forced to make tortillas and cook for the very soldiers who had killed their husbands, fathers, and brothers. Spanish troops butchered the small Tejano population that had taken Spain more than 100 years to build. Fewer than half remained after the slaughter. Rebel survivors who could ran away to Louisiana. Erasmo Seguin, a Royalist official in Bear, stayed in Tejas But the Spanish no longer trusted him. His 7-year-old son, Juan, remembered those horrible days. 2 other men, 30-year-old Francisco Ruiz and his nephew, 18-year-old Jose Antonio Navarro, made it safely to Natchitoches. They, too, would never forget the terror of those days. Santa Anna remembered them as well.